this is a quick demonstration of the upcoming BoxMaster software. This is almost ready for release, it's not there yet. So I just want to quickly show you how it's going to work, what it's going to do, and then we'll give you a much more in-depth review once it's actually ready for release. But it's ready for use now anyway, so we can start trialing it. Now we've got a whole range of parts already in here, the ECMA parts. There's a whole lot of stuff, but anyway, essentially you can grab whatever shape you'd like. Say grab something like this one here. There's a whole lot of options. You can start modifying. So these are the standards of what they should be, and you can obviously run in metric or imperial. If you wanted to go and change something, so you've got these ones. I'll show you how to do something silly. So you can see these two sections have now changed together. Let's make that down to 100. You can make the second section, the inner sections, whatever size you like, so especially 144. And clearly these won't fit when you try and fold it, so once you've got your shape, which is fairly straightforward, you can see it in wireframe or in textured view. You can add textures to it. You can also start folding it up, so you can see how it's really starting to fold these shapes. So it shows you very quickly. So there's a box together, and then it starts folding in the flaps around, things like that. And clearly this isn't going to fit as it is. It looks a little bit silly. We can go back here and you go down to your flaps and say, well, the default length here needs to match obviously the width of these ones. So it could be 48 or something like that. Give a little bit of clearance, so you can go try it again. Back into texture or even to wireframe. It shows you either way, so you can see how the thing's going to fold up, see how it's going to fit together. And you can see this one here is looking a whole lot closer to what we were before. We've given it a couple of mil clearance, so it's much neater. Even in wireframe you can see how it's all going to fit together. So that's how it will end up fitting, like that. So you've got a whole range of things. You can also create your own shapes in here, which I'm not going to demonstrate right now, but you can change your flaps, you can change the textures in it, you can change what they will look like, so what the panels are, what your standard flaps, top flap, we can go to edit here and start editing these flaps and say this is what the flap's going to look like. It's a tuck flap or it's an ear flap or whatever sort of flap you want to have in there. You've got all these sorts of strange standard flaps, so you can start adding in these whatever flaps you like. You can also go to a lot more advanced page and start modifying things yourself as well. You can also specify the sequence that it folds in, so when you actually go and show this folding as you went to wireframe or textured, you can specify here which stage it's in. So you've got all different stages, and I can actually change this and say I only want to see stage 1. So this will only now fold stage 1, which is this side section here. So I can only see, it shows me how it moves on that one. Or if I only want to see, say, the first 4 stages, if I go all the way to the end very quickly, it only shows me the first 4 stages. So you can specify which point does it get folded in. So it's very comprehensive. Then from here you can send it out through your CNC and actually cut it with a knife. So that's the last stage. But as far as building these things up, it's actually very easy, very comprehensive. And so we already have a full range of different shapes and panels and things in here. Click on that. So yep, no worries. I'm going to go play with let's say top flap number 2, so it's this one here. And again, you can just come in here and change it if you want to change it, what the standard is. Then you can come in here and say, okay, number 2 is going to be one of those, or an ear flap. You got to get the right dimensions, obviously. Dust flap. So you can do those sorts of things quite happily, and you can build up your own boxes and flaps, and you can build your entire range very, very quickly. So hopefully that gives you a very quick overview of what we can do quite happily, and what's already in there. So you can build your own ones, which you can actually start modifying all different shapes and build it all yourself now as well. But that's still in progress, that section. This section's done. That second section's not ready yet. So, but you can do that right now. So thank you very much.